We just sent around to our membership, our participants, our network, the last issue of our newsletter, Pegasus, for December of 2016. And in that issue, we did something kind of unusual, but a number of people got back to us that they really liked it. And so I thought it would be good to sort of talk about what we did and why we did it and what we were trying to accomplish. Basically what we did was we just noted a large number of news stories and events, things that had happened during 2016, which were about business in various ways, or capitalism, or the regulation of markets, or products, or goods and services, or scandals, which reflected either positively or negatively the Co-Roundtable ethical principles. And our purpose was very simple. Our purpose was to show, to demonstrate through facts, through things that had actually happened in the world as engineered by real people for their own reasons, not to prove any point about ethics or morality or some theory here or there, but just because in their lives, where they were, trying to make money, trying to buy goods, trying to sell goods, trying to get a leg up, this is what they could justify in the moment, taking these actions. The consequence is, I submit to you, if you look at all these stories, if you get our December Pegasus, and you can get a copy on our website, which is www.coroundtable.org, you'll see that what we talk about at the Co-Roundtable is real in the world. It's not airy-fairy. It's not sort of dilettantes having drinks with each other at a bar, or here in St. Paul, Minnesota, we've got lots of new breweries making small batches of really interesting kinds of beer, and you can go there and sit around with good people and have any kinds of IPAs or dark beer and this and that, and you can solve all the problems of life and love. But these are not things for those kinds of conversations. These are events which take the co-principles about responsibility for customers, for employees, for suppliers, for communities, for environments, how the financial system works, how boards of directors should act, how people get cheated, how people stand up to being cheated, how government intervenes to say that you lied on your prospectus. In the case of Volkswagen, you misled everybody and you lied about the actual pollution your diesel engines were causing in America. Two conclusions come from this. One is that Co-Roundtable principles are real. They have an impact in the world. The world behaves consistently with the issues raised by the Co-Roundtable principles. Our work is therefore very, very practical, realistic, and so important. The second thing is that consistently, people in business, what should I say, have a short-term orientation, are irresponsible, don't necessarily care very much about their customers, their employees, the environment, the quality of their goods, their supply chains. There are a whole bunch of negative stories, and there are a whole bunch of positive stories. The negative stories raise the issue of why we need a responsible capitalism, why we need good and responsible people in business, in the economy. And the positive stories indicate that such people can make a difference. They really are out there. They don't go bankrupt. They can make money. They can come up with good products. They can make people's lives better. And they're a credit to their mothers, their fathers, and the culture in general. Whereas the other people are not necessarily a credit, and they create problems for all of us. So that leaves us, as people thinking about our lives in general, how do we tilt the balance more towards the good people and away from the bad people?